Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good morning, I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm Danita Harris. Here's a look at your top local stories. Today, Northeast Ohio says goodbye to Lolly the Trolley. Since April 15th, 1985, Lolly has covered more than 3 million miles, had more than 2.5 million people on board, and attended more than 4,000 weddings. But after 37 years here, Lolly is heading south. The owners took a 2-year hiatus during COVID-19, and they're blaming the pandemic and other factors for closing up shop in our area.
Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has a meeting with the NFL this week down in Texas. The league continues its investigation into the 22 civil lawsuits that have been filed against him. Watson could be disciplined by the NFL, including possible suspension. Meantime, ESPN Cleveland is reporting Watson is taking the Browns offense to the Bahamas this weekend for team building. He's lined up a football field there to keep up off-season workouts.
We're in the midst of mating season for peacocks, which means some North Olmsted residents are pretty annoyed with one pesky neighbor. Meet Argus. He has freely roamed parking lots and backyards for the last 5 years. He's well known for his social media presence and ability to evade capture. For some, the novelty of Argus hasn't worn off, while others are hoping he is relocated.
The noise, yeah. I mean, for me, it doesn't really bother me anymore at this point. But I know that some people in the neighborhood have kids, and, you know, if you have a peacock screaming its head off at all hours of the night.
Yeah, it gets pretty loud. Well, the people who own Argus, who initially tried for years to recapture the bird, now make up part of the community that feeds him. They say they're working with residents on solutions to keep him from hanging out on certain properties and shouting mating calls, Trent, overnight. Too loud.
It's so loud. And you can hear it from blocks away. I mean, all right, here we go. Mid-60s, beautiful weather to get outside and do some peacock watching. Bright today for sure, but a little on the cool side compared to seasonable numbers. Near 70 is about average. We're looking at mid-60s today. Now, tomorrow, we'll bring rain back into the forecast. We'll hold the 60s, but it's going to be quite a bit wetter before it gets quite a bit warmer. I'll show you that coming up.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.